Welcome to Medical Tutor. Today we are going to be talking about the 5 things you need to do before you push UTME exam. Okay, I believe there are a lot of JAMB here who are yet to write their WAEC exam. Do not worry about that. The board has already released the form and the exam is going to take place anytime soon once the coronavirus break is called off. And the same thing goes for all of us who have our JAMB results and O-level prepared. Now, all you need to do now is to focus in preparation for the upcoming post-UTME exam, which is going to be used to determine the admission for this year 2020-2021. All right, then before we go into all we have for today, I want you to please do something important for us, and that is to subscribe. I want you to click the subscribe button right now. Don't hesitate, just go to the red button down there, click it, and keep following us so that we can share you with more videos that you're going to be needing in your admission processing. Okay, this is not just all to you. There are a lot of things you are yet to know. We are going to expose it all to you from various experiences we've had in exam, admissions, and more from other students. Okay, so make sure you click the subscribe button in order to keep in touch with us. Okay, all right. For those who have questions for us, you can also use the comments box. We are going to reply to you immediately you give us your questions. Okay, all right, thanks for doing that. And there are some people who need some videos to be done, maybe push it on your score, so make sure you inbox us using the comment as well. We are going to reply to you. All right, then let's go for what we have today. I believe you already clicked the subscribe button. All right, then let's start. Now, what are the 5 things you need to do before your push UTME exam? One, you need to arrange your thoughts. Okay, you need to arrange your thoughts. Every one of us have gone through 1 or 2 exams, including some A-level exams, NECO, GC, etc., except from WAEC, I suppose. And we've also written our JAMB exam. However, no matter how excellent we could have performed in all these previous exams, we're talking about post UTM this time around, they are on entirely different league. Now, the way JAMB sets their questions is different from the way post UTM will set theirs. There are some post UTM that repeat JAMB questions, of course, but this time around, we want you to have a different mindset. Okay, because you are 300 in your JAMB, don't have the same pompous mindset that yes, because you've already passed your JAMB, then you can pass your post UTM. I'm not saying you should not have your own self-confidence. Of course, you have to have it, but you have to prepare adequately for it. Don't because you've already read overnight for JAMB, then you don't need to read overnight for push them again. No, it's not done that way. So make sure you arrange your thoughts, eliminate the previous ones. This time around, you're starting on a new ground, a new playing ground. There are a lot of things you need to do before you can pass your school push them. I've seen a lot of students. Some students had 301 in JAMB, and when they did their push UTME, they had about maybe 46 over 100. There are a lot of people with 200 something, 250, 200. So last year in Olabisi Onabanjo University, a lot of people had 230, 240, 250. But when the push UTME result came out, some of them were having 30 something. You could imagine that. After you struggled for almost 200 something or 300 in your JAMB, then imagine having just 30 something over 100. Your admission is already forward and you're going on that year, okay? So that's why you must eliminate every other previous thought, every thought that, okay, because you've read before, you are not going to read vigorously again. A lot of students believe that because you've already spent much time before, then you don't need to spend now. No, that's wrong. You need to eliminate that thought and arrange everything once again and calm down, okay? We're starting on a new line. All right, I believe you got that. So let's go to the second point. Secondly, you need to research your school choice and course. For example, we have a lot of students that are going for highly influential and popular schools like Unilorin, Fuoye, now Unilag as well, okay? Now, all these schools have their popularity, and the more the popularity of a school, the more the competition. I will repeat this, the more the popularity of the school choice, the more the competition. Imagine University of Ilorin. These schools have about 110,000 applicants every year. The school has about 110,000 applicants every year, and the quota of admission for Unilorin every year is about just 10,000. So you could imagine 110,000 is applying for Unilorin, but Unilorin is going to admit just 10,000. That means that the remaining 100,000 are going to go home without admission. Okay, do you get that? So now there are a lot of schools, a lot of things you need to do before you push them. You need to first research the school you chose. You need to know how competitive it is. You need to know all this in order to put in more effort. So for those who wants to go to Unilorin and you're having a JAMB score of about maybe just 200, you need to rethink your choice again. Unless perhaps maybe you have some back window or back door or whatever that you will use. But if you have nothing and you want to badge your way into schools like Unilorin with low score, then you have to at least tighten up yourself for the post-UTME exam more than ordinary people, okay? Now, so you need to research your school choice, know how competitive it is, know the number of people that do apply there every year. And the second one is the course. You need to research your course as well in that school you want to choose. Now, the first one you need to do is the school choice. You need to first know the school, then now know how competitive the course is in that school. Now, medicine is very competitive. Everyone believes medicine and law. but let's pick medicine because it is more competitive. Okay, now, but the competitiveness of medicine differs in every school. The competition of medicine in Unilorin is higher than that in many other schools. So you can't compare. Some more than Uni Abuja or this and that. Even in Unilag, it's very high Unilag. So you have to first check your school and know the competitiveness of that course that you want to choose and compare it with other schools as well. For example, check Unilorin, check medicine, how competitive it is. Check Uni Abuja, check medicine, how competitive it is. Choose the one that focuses, or choose the one that will benefit you most without much struggle. And even if you're going to struggle, choose one that you know that your assurance is 100%. Even if it's not 100%, at least 70% above. Okay, so you need to first research your school choice and course. And I'll give you another example which is very important for you to know. Okay, now in unit learning, I think about in year 2016 or 15, about 10,000 students, or no, I think 11, applied to University of Ilorin in order to study medicine. And should I surprise you? Do you know the quota for medicine admission in Unilorin that year was 200, just 200 students? Like, calculate it, 10,000 applied for medicine or 11,000, but Unilorin is to admit just 200. Maybe some other people will join, maybe at least 50. Let's just say 250 in total. So imagine if you remove 250 out of 10,000 applicants. Let's even say 1,000 applicants, 1,000 admission quota, which is impossible. It is 250, but let's even assume it is 1,000. It is still insignificant compared to the number of applicants for medicine. So you can say they will only admit 200 or 250 out of 10,000. Then what about the remaining 9,750 students? They are going home as well. And some of them might not even be given a change of course or something. And at the end of the day, it will become already too late. So you need to first research your school choice and the course. You need to check the competitiveness. It is very important. That's why a lot of students lose their admission. So see, it is not necessary you study medicine and law, okay? A lot of people think by studying medicine and law, you are going to become rich, and well, you are just deceiving yourself. A lot of people are studying political science, and bro, they are holding the reins of this country. Look at the government. They are holding millions in their account. Look at Dangote. Okay, you don't need to study big courses before you make it in life. If it is your passion to study medicine and law, no problem. Then you need to put in more effort. But if you are going there because of money, which 70% of students do, if you are going there because of the fame and the money of that course, then you need to rethink your choice and know if you are capable or not. Okay, now that is that. But I think we are going to talk about this again at the end of this video. But let's go to the third point. The third point is this: you need to gather UTME past questions. Okay, you need to gather UTME past questions. Once you've already researched your school choice and course, and you've already chosen the one you want. Okay, oh, I'm going for University of Ilorin, or I'm going for Olabisi Onabanjo University, that is OOU, and I want to study the course of let me say mechanical engineering, or let's use a very simple course, mass communication. I want to go and study mass communication in OOU. Okay, I need to do another thing after I've already decided. And what is that other thing? You need to gather UTME past questions from OOU. You need to see the pattern that they set their questions in. You can't compare the pattern of JAMB with UTME, okay? You can't compare them. The reason is because JAMB is set by the board. We're talking about the national board, whereas UTME is set by the individual university. JAMB does not have any hand in setting UTME past questions, okay? Some schools might repeat JAMB questions if they feel like, but most schools like Unilearning, they always set their own questions on their own. It's especially OAU, and it's tougher than you could ever expect. Although these questions are simple, but it will only be simple to those who prepare well if they follow all these things, okay? Now you need to get a UTME past question, check the pattern. It's not about you solving the questions alone. People just focus on solving past questions. And at the end of the day, they still fail. The reason is because they are not studying the pattern. They're only studying the question. The questions might not come out, okay? Don't focus on the questions. Focus on the pattern. See the way they ask their questions. See the way it is coming. Unilearning uses what is it called, word problem a lot. Out of almost 40 questions in 50, Unilearning will set questions that are almost word problems. Especially their mathematics, everything is almost word problem. English too is similar, but maths, all these calculation stuffs, even current affairs that they solve, they will trick your brain, and they will use you in a way that you think, maybe you don't know this. And I know the answer is inside you. It's inside your brain. It's just that you need to think well. So most of their questions are always based on word problem. They use English to twist the questions. You need to check the pattern of every university, okay, or the university you want to choose in particular. So once you've done the research in number 2, then make sure you gather UTME past question, check the pattern. All right. Then number 4, you need to set your target. For example, you want to study medicine in Olabisi Onabanjo University. You are 280 or 270 in your JAMB, or 300 and above. You need to set your target. For example, you can determine, okay, in your UTME exam, you need to get at least 80. Well, in Olabisi Onabanjo, the cutoff for medicine is 70 in UTME, and that doesn't guarantee your admission. Even someone with 80 does not have guaranteed admission, okay? Because there are a lot of geniuses out there. That does not mean you're not a genius, okay? You just need to set your target. Okay, well, as I want to write this UTME, I need to get 90, or I want to get 95. That's possible. It's possible. You see, my grandma always told me something. My grandma said, if you fly up. The higher you fly, the more impact you are going to gain when you fall down. Now, I want to restructure in another way. You see, let me show you something. When you throw a stone, okay, at the end of the day, the higher you throw the stone is the longer it will take your stone to come down back. Do you understand? The higher you throw your stone, it is the longer it will take your stone to come back down. So when you want to set your target, don't set your target at something like, hey, okay, well, I'll just try my effort for 70. No, because at the end of the day, when you set your target to 70, you might not know, you might even drop below 50 or so. But imagine someone that is setting his target at around maybe 90 out of 100. At the end of the day, even if you're going to fail, you're going to be failing within just maybe 70 and 80, not below. Do you understand? The higher you set your target, the longer it will take you to fall. Now, I'm not talking about you falling this time around. I'm just trying to tell you that it's better for you to set your targets high. Don't set it low like some people do. Some people just say, I just want to have 200 in JAMB and pass. Some people say, I just want to have 70 and just get met. It's not possible. You need to set it higher. In fact, you can set it at 100 out of 100. That's great. I don't know, even if you're going to fail, if you're going to fall, it's going to fall within maybe 70, 80, and you're going to be good for matching. The same thing applies to other courses, okay? Make sure you throw your stone very high, not low, all right? Don't dampen your own spirit. You need to have the spirit of success. Like, have that spirit, have the vision. Just know that you're going to succeed. And somebody who wants to succeed will never set their targets low. Do you understand? So, number 5, you need to keep your stance with God. Of course, this is the most important. I don't have to argue this with you, okay? You have to keep your stance with God. No matter, you're not sure at that time, except you want to go through back door, which is not okay at all. It's very bad. Then you need to keep your stance with God. I've seen several people with 300 and they didn't give me anything. Whereas somebody with 250. In fact, I've seen 230 something. A friend of mine is in one of the federal universities, 240 or so, and he's studying medicine. Great. He's in, I think, 300 or 400 or 500 level currently. I think he should be in 400 or 500 now. So it's not about the score. It's about your stance with God. That's what most people don't understand. You see, somebody without God can even gain admission into medicine. But when you are with God, this is the difference between you and someone that is godless. Somebody that is godless, even if the person is not with any God, if the person does not even praise God, if the person does not even know Jesus, he's going to gain admission. But someone with God will not have to struggle as much as that person. Someone without God will have to struggle as much as having 300 or so before gaining admission. But when you have your stance with God, even with just 220, you can gain the medicine. That's the difference between someone who's godly and someone that is with God, okay? You need to keep your stance with God, because with God, all the effort you need to put in will be minimized. Oh, bro, you don't need to sleep overnight and read. You don't need to be taking all those kinds of drugs that will make you to be unable to rest. You don't need to be taking coffee so you can read. You don't need to do a lot of things. You don't need to be fasting. No, you just need to keep your stance with God. Keeping your stance with God does not require you fasting for 5 days because you want to do an exam. No. God does not require that from you. God wants your heart, your clean heart. And don't go to God because you want to pass the exam, because you won't pass it. You're going to God with a condition. No. You just need to keep your stance with God, regardless of this exam or whatever you want to do in the future, okay? So that's that about the 5 things you need to do before your push UTME exam. And then I'm going to give us an advice, but before I give you the advice, please make sure you click the subscribe button. Don't forget, okay? Please click the subscribe button. But I want to give you an advice. See, I told you the other time, it's not because medicine is big or law or this and that and you want to study them, no. Don't go after your course because it is big. Don't go after a university because it is popular. The more popular a university is, the more the competition, the more fierce it is. And the more popular or big a course is, the more the chances of admission reduces. See, it's no longer about having high score in Nigeria again, okay? It's no longer about you having high score. Do you know the number of people that are 300 in this year alone? Okay, the school that I applied for then, the school was a low version school, but not that high school or something like that. But they had almost 10 or 15 people with almost 300, and they want to also study medicine. I remember then I applied for the university. I had 298 then. I applied for the university. I was very confident in 298 that I was going to get medicine. But at the end of the day, I was disappointed, and I was wondering, just this small school, Toriolon, like other big schools, I wouldn't have been surprised, like Unilorin, but this school is a small school, 298, and I wasn't given even a change of course or anything. I wasn't giving medicine. I wasn't even giving microbiology, nothing at all. That's to show you that it's not about scores every time, okay? And when I gained my admission later, God taught me that it's not always about score, it's about your stance with God. Don't keep chasing after big courses or popular schools. You need to go to God. Let God decide it for you, okay? I've already given you a lot of things, research your school, this and that. Everything still boils down to God. You need to say, Father, okay, I want to study. Which course should I study? Which one is okay for me? I want to go to some university. Which university do you choose for me? Follow what God says, okay? I'm not telling you to follow what your teacher or some advisor tells you. No. I'm not telling you to focus and follow what I'm telling you as well. I want you to just follow what God is telling you. I can't tell you to go and study law or mechanical engineering because I saw you dismantling a TV or radio set and I said, okay, go and study electrical engineering. No, 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 that's just instinct or maybe just something I saw, okay? But God can see further than us. So I want you to go and meet God, ask God, God, what should I study? Where should I go? And God is going to give you the answer. And at the end of the day, you're going to see your admission going easily. Even after university, after you've graduated, after you graduate with your NYC certificate and everything's going to go well. Because in the first place, God chose it for you. Okay? So that's the essence of this video, to remind you to keep your stance with God and prepare for the upcoming post UTME. Alright, thanks for watching. I really appreciate. I know there are a lot of ups and downs in this video, a lot of broken grammars and that, but thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure you click the subscribe button, and in our next video we're going to be sharing a lot of things that are very important, so make sure you share this video, like it, and let your friends come over as well. Okay, let this video go viral. Okay, that's the target. Let it go viral. Let everyone know about it. Within just a month, I want to go viral so a lot of people can learn about it. It's not about the video going viral, it's about a lot of people knowing about it, knowing what to do, knowing how to keep their stance with God, and knowing what is important. Okay, I want a lot of students to gain admission this year. Let us shame the educational government. Let us tell them we can do better. Okay, all right, thanks for doing that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.